Today it's going to be toy overload for you G.I. Joe fans, Madelman 2050 or 2050 line. Welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Savage. Welcoming back all my cosmic followers out there. Welcoming back my cosmic family as well. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We talk about action figures. We talk about play sets. We talk about vehicles. We talk about Pokemon cards. We talk about some cool cosmic stuff that happens here in the Dark Cosmic Universe, or stuff that is out there that is so cosmic, I just have to share it with you. Again, if you're new to the channel, check out the links in the description. I've got an eBay store where I sell vintage and retro t-shirts. I also sell paperback books. When I make a sale, I bring it back right here to the Dark Cosmic Universe to bring you some really cool collectibles that are out there in the YouTubosphere or the Dark Cosmic Universe. Again, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We've already talked about that. Check out the photos. Check out the playlists. That's a huge help, because the more those playlists get played, the higher we bump up those viewed hours here on the YouTubosphere. I am looking for 3,000 viewed hours, so I am asking each and every one of you out there to be a part of the Dark Cosmic Universe. Do your thing. Again, even if you're just like hanging out somewhere, like, oh yeah, that's right, Avian asked me to put some playlists up because he's trying to get to that 3,000 viewed hours. We're close. Absolutely cosmically close. If you could do that, that would be really cool. I would really appreciate that. All right, I'm trying to think of other things. Again, if you are new to the channel, please activate that bell icon so you get notified when I upload YouTube Shorts or a video here on the YouTubosphere. Don't forget, leave some comments. I'd love to hear what you think about some of the toys that are in the collection here. Some of the toys that you're collecting out there, definitely, I'd love to hear about that. I will respond to you as soon as my YouTube Studio app tells me I have some comments. Again, I've gotten some older ones, and I mean older comments, but from my older videos, people are like, hey, do you remember this? Yeah, I've been doing this for about 3 years, which is cosmically epic. Again, activate that bell icon so you get notified when I upload a YouTube short, a YouTube video. Leaving comments definitely helps. This definitely helps the channel as well. Sharing the videos, which is an awesome thing to do on your socials. You can remix, remaster, reinvigorate, reimagine what the Dark Cosmic Universe is in your universe. Okay, let's get to what we're talking about here. Here they are from Lady J Toys. It is the Madelman 2050 line with their colors, which is cosmically epic. We're going to take a look at each of the figures. We'll look at their accessories. Now, if you are new to collecting G.I. Joe figures like yours truly was years ago, not new to it, these figures are 3 3/4 inch scale. As you can tell, they are under 4 inches. They might be a little bit bigger with their helmets on, but again, they're really, really cool. So most of the figures that I do have here, excluding the alien figures, so in the back, there's Ripley. She's under 5 inches, but still definitely fits well in with the scale. But these are 3 3/4 inch figures, and the cool thing is, they've got their O-rings, they've got the swivel grip, and again, they are very articulated. We're going to take a look each and every one of them. Now, this was part of my pre-orders that I pre-ordered with Lady J Toys. So between Lady J Toys, which makes phenomenal toys, I can't get them all, but you know what? I can get most of them, or some of them, or the ones that really are like something to my liking. Also, Black Major, they make 3 3/4 inch figures with the O-ring and also those rivets and the swivel grip. And I believe Madelman, not the originator, but the person that was able to acquire the franchise, which is awesome. Oh my gosh. It was a line that I totally didn't see. So anyway, we'll take you back to the 1980s. when G.I. Joe, Transformers, Masters of the Universe, and I'm going to say Thundercats. Now, I know there were more lines out there than that, but I'll just give you a general. Now, G.I. Joe was a hot commodity. Yours truly, I started checking it out. I started adding them to my collection. Little did I know that G.I. Joe, the 3 3/4 inch figures, were from England, and with the Action Force line that slowly introduced the G.I. Joe line, which is awesome. Oh, Seashell came out here. She's in the back. Hopefully she doesn't come in here and do a huge knock on it. Anyway, so yeah, when they had the straight arm grip, that was kind of cool because, you know, I mean, it was cool. It was 3 3/4 inch. That was a size line that I was into. And G.I. Joe, I remember them when they were like 12 inches. But when they became 3 3/4 inch and they were introduced, I believe it was Hasbro. Now, I might not be correct because there's, again, I have that imagination and my memory slippage, which happens from time to time. Thank you to the Mandela effect. Well, anyway, those toys were part of my collection. Again, I wasn't into Red Shadows. Had I known about Red Shadows when they were released, and it was with the Palatoy line, well, you know what? It all works together. Let's check out these figures. Again, the color schemes that they made with these figures, these were done, again, with the intention to pay homage to the actual figures, or, you know, that were produced way back, I think it was like the late 80s, early 90s, when G.I. Joe just started fading out, and they had the astronaut series, which was going on. Now, Seashell, I'm trying to do a video here. She's like, I don't care, man. I want to be part of the video. We will. Here is the figure. Again, I got 4 of these. When they were on pre-order, yours truly, I said, I got to grab them. And I can't remember how much money they were at the time. Maybe they were like $25 or $30 a figure or something like that. And I can't remember. And I'm like, I can't wait to see these. Again, these are very similar. And I think that one side was called the Zarkons. I can't remember the other. I tried to do a quick search online, but I could not find anything with that. Very cool figure. Now, in order to get the helmet off, similar to the other Madelman figures, which I've got back there, you have to go and take out the screw over here. Let's see if we can get a close-up on this. And yeah, there it is. So again, one single screw. It should be able to loosen up the helmet. And then, of course, the other parts are going to... Now, it does have an O-ring to it, but the arms will kind of get kind of wonky, and they'll get not so still. And again, they'll get a little loose. And then you'll be able to either take off the helmet, and then each of the figures here... See, you're bumping into the monitor over here. Each of the figures... Oh, here she is. Come on in, Seashell. She's like, here's my toy review. Thank you, Seashell. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I got to do the toy review here. We will do a toy review with you in a little bit. Sorry about that. Anyway, so each of the figures here, she did her own toy review. I'm glad you popped in here. It was good to see. Each of the figures does come with these small packages here. Now, I'm hoping this is the right one that came with it. So, the head that they used was Scarlet. So from the original G.I. Joe line. So Scarlet had a crossbow, so they were including that. And then they also included this really cool, it looks like a laser kind of accessory. Again, you know, G.I. Joe is big into the whole lasers. And it also comes with, let's see if we can get a close-up on this. So we've got an alternate head that goes in here. Now this looks like ripcord, and I might be wrong. So you G.I. Joe enthusiasts, please let me know. And again, they gave him a little mustache. Looks really cool. So if you want to take him and make him into the human version or humanoid, I don't know, aliens. Here's the laser weapon. That's pretty cool. Now again, each of these does come with that. Let's take a look at the second one. Now again, I would take off the helmet, but again, it's kind of a pain. Now this one I tried to take off, and the head's looking the opposite way. Let's see if we can get a close-up of this one. But the colors, the homage is there. Now, if you look at the original prices for the original Madelman figures that came, I think they came with a vehicle figure and a vehicle. They did, they're, I don't know, they got anywhere between like $250 to like 500. Now again, I don't have an original, but what I did hear is that the plastic was very soft because it wasn't the one that the G.I. Joe ones used. That's a really cool figure. And again, like I said, each of the figures, and I believe this one comes with this accessory. So we've got the head in here again. I don't know if this one has a mustache. It doesn't look like it. No. We've got the crossbow, and then you've got your, I don't know, it can be an alien weapon or accessory. I'm not really sure. But again, looks really cool. And they kept them, you know, again, the colors close to each other. So when you get one of these, you also get the corresponding accessories that go with it. And let's see if we can get a, oh, I gotta do this again. All right, you know what? Focus. Okay, can we get, there we go. Trying to teach the camera over here. So here's the third one. Again, I don't know if they have names or they're who they're homages to, but let's see if we can get a close-up. This is what happens when you do the close-up. There is the scarlet head. Again, it's got the, you know, the color. It's a purple-esque color, and the eyes looks like these are red. I'm not really sure, but again, looks really, really cool. And even down to the detail. Here is your little insignia on here. I love it that they do this. They got it to that, you know, that small, they can do these small details with all these printers, and they can do that. And I believe this is the accessories that came with it. As you can tell, huh? No, I'm not selling these. We got the crossbow. We've got, oh, this one came with 2 accessories. Interesting, for the alien weapons. So that's interesting. That's pretty cool. And then we've got the crossbow over here. And there's the alternate head if you want to turn it into a human. And again, I'm assuming that these were the aliens. I know very little about the series. Again, if you know anything about Madelman, please let me know. Here's the final one. And again, I picked up all 4 of these. I think it was like $120. I think shipping including. Now this was before the whole tariff thing went off the rails. So here's the figure, and like I said, it has the O-ring in there. It does have the swivel grip, as you can tell over here, which is really awesome. So if you're a fan of the original swivel grip, you're going to love these figures. And the plastic, definitely much better than, it's not like the original G.I. Joe ones, but the plastic is pretty good. It seems pretty solid. These figures were actually pretty solid as well. I was very impressed with that, which is cool. And here is the accessory pack. Now, as I said, only one of my characters that I'm noticing had 2 accessories in there. These ones, I mean, the 2 laser accessories. So again, I don't know if maybe this one was a little bit on the special side and it got 2, or maybe they were all supposed to come with 2. I don't know. But again, it looks really cool, and I'm glad that they were able to put that in there. Anyway, yes, these are pretty cool. And now, taking a look at the original Madelman figure that I wound up getting, and I have done a video on this before. So we've got the alien head in the front. Now this is cool. Like I said, same thing. You got to unscrew the screw here to get the helmet off. And I actually had sent a message to, I'm assuming it was a creator of Madelman, to, you know, to change the head around. Let's take a look at this one. Now this one, I left the helmet off. And here he is. And then in the back, revealing a human-esque head over here. So again, very cool. Love it, but I kept it with the alien or the reptilian head, whichever one you want to call it. So I do have those. Now the original Madelman figures, they also came with backpacks. These did not come with backpacks, and I'm okay with that. So the ones here, 1, 2, 3, 4, these did not come with any backpacks. Those are the only accessories that it came with. But the ones over here, and I think these are from Black Major, The Red Shadows one, they came with backpacks. Oh, there's one over here too. And again, I got them individually. I think these ones I paid for like 30-ish. I can't remember. This one I might have paid a little bit more for. But again, I got some alien figures, and I could not wait to get these other figures. Also in the background, I've got a figure from Scorched Earth. And again, if you can find this one, again, it's got the O-ring to it. I was lucky and able to get this off of Big Bad Toys. And very similar. He's got an alternate head in the back. I think you can say alternate, but if you want to flip it and you want to make him a human, all you got to just swap that one around. But again, I like him with his helmet on. Looks really cool. Definitely fits in. And who knew? I knew something was coming down the road when you got to see these characters, the Scorchers. Now, they did sell out really quick, really fast. I was able to get some of these, not all of them, but I got the ones that I was looking for from my collection. And again, the original Madelman figures that were recently made. So this one over here, I did a quick search on eBay. They're going like for 80 bucks. I think I might have gotten mine 25 or maybe 30 bucks. And again, I can't remember the price on it. But again, it has jumped in price. Can't do anything about that. That's why I say if you see a figure out there and you can afford it, definitely give it an opportunity to add to your collection. If it looks interesting, my humble opinion, jump on it, or you'll be down the road paying a little bit more for it. But unfortunately, that's the nature of the business. You know, supply and demand. These are no longer available. And if someone is selling theirs, well, they're going to ask for a little bit more money. And you know what? I get it. You know, unless they do remakes. Now, this was, again, like I mentioned, this was part of my pre-orders that I think maybe January when I saw them, because they came up on Instagram. So definitely check out, if you are on Instagram, check out the creators there. We got Black Major. So, and there's also, these are Lady J toys, which I have displayed here. And I only went with the Red Shadows ones, but they make tons of other homages. So definitely check out those creators. And again, was it Madelman? I wound up getting with this one. So that was the original one. I'm waiting for more to be produced. Again, subscribe to their channel, another channel, but subscribe to them on Instagram. They'll let you know, the creators, like, hey, we got a pre-order coming out. And again, for me, I was very excited that these actually came through, and they have. Lady J Toys has been very awesome about that. And when the package came the other day, I had no idea what it was. I saw LJ Toys or something that, and I'm like, okay, must have been something I ordered, who knows, on eBay. Nope, it was my pre-orders, and they're starting to come in. Now, there are some Red Shadow figures that will be coming in as well, so yours truly is getting very excited about that. Actually, I'm kind of cosmically insane. So let me know if you have picked up any of these figures. Is this something you're looking forward to? Again, I don't know the prices on these ones over here that have just come out. If you're able to get them for a decent price, but sometimes the creators, they'll have extra parts and they'll do like these really wacky and crazy sales. So again, they vary from time to time. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed all the videos. Check out the playlist, please. We're going to get to 3,000. I would love to see what YouTube has in store for the Dark Cosmic Universe once we hit that. That'll be cosmically epic. Again, all these milestones that are happening. So I thank each and every one of you. It could not have been completed without your support, and I so appreciate each and every one of you who checks out the channel, who subscribed to the channel, who leaves messages and all those thumbs up. So thank you guys so much again. I've been busy with putting up lots of YouTube shorts, so check those out as well. A lot of Halloween stuff. And again, we'll be going back to our regular scheduled program of things, but with Halloween season coming in effect, and I'm seeing this stuff out there, I'll do these videos. Anyway, if you are subscribed to the channel, you are part of the Dark Cosmic family. You're part of the Dark Cosmic Universe, my friends. Who are my Dark Cosmic family members? They're my cosmic cosmonauts, my cosmic comrades, my insane toy collectors, my dark cosmic Pokemon collectors as well, and my Dark Cosmic collectors. And if you just want to put your name as a Dark Cosmic person, let's say your name is Rick, you want to be the Rick Dark Cosmic person, then you are that. Thank you guys so much. I so appreciate it. Again, tell all your friends about the channel. This is how you spell it. Avian Savage should have an accent over there, but that's okay, because that's just the way it is. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the video. It's a long video today, but as you can tell, I've been excited. They've been sitting around the house for a couple days. I have other things that I wanted to do, but I'm like, because this one just came out and yours truly just wanted to do a video, that's why this one is up here. So again, thank you guys ever so much. I totally appreciate it. Saying hello to all my followers out there and everyone who definitely leaves comments. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Every time I get a comment, I have a big smile on my face. I'm like, that's awesome, man. That's really cosmically epic. Anyway, what do I say? Say it loud and proud. From one side of the galaxy to the other, and somewhere in between, there is the Dark Cosmic Universe. Thank you, each and every one of you, for checking out the channel. Let me know if you have any of these figures. Let me know if any of these figures interest you. Where's Seashell? She's hanging over here. There's Pumpkin Spice. Looks like these two are playing better. Hopefully, we'll find out in some more episodes. Actually, it'll be more like my little shorts that I do. I love doing those. Those are awesome. Stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting all those action figures. Come back here to the YouTubesphere, better known as YouTube, and we'll definitely see you soon for another cosmic episode.